Here at thestream.tv, I'm your host, Sue Castillo.
And I am sick of Madison. We've got a lot of new characters this episode, so we are going to talk about somebody other than Madison. And I think first off, let's just discuss Lieutenant Moyers, because that was the newest introduction into this Fear the Walking Dead family. And there's a lot of stuff, you know, he comes right off the bat, just briefing the whole community. Everybody wants answers. They all want the power back. They want the phones back. And, he goes right into, you're one of 12 of these camps set up. And everybody seems pretty skeptical right off the bat.
I'm already skeptical.
I'm totally skeptical. I'm like, I don't really believe what you're saying.
Why don't you point to it on a map, Lieutenant Moyers? You're already kind of being a jerk. This guy is, I already had like a couple of problems with once they introduced the military element of it. First of all, a lieutenant as the commander in charge. Where'd the captain go? There was a lot of questions there that I was just wondering. And then, he was talking, he talked to Travis outside of giving the briefing to the community and saying, okay, you either need to talk to your friend, neighbor Doug, or we're gonna take him down. It's like, take him down to where? And he was like, somewhere, just, we're not gonna talk about it, but we're gonna take him.
To South LA.
Yeah. Skid Row.
Yeah, we will take him there. We'll take him to Hermosa Beach. He can sit by the ocean. No, I mean, and that's too, has Travis had to kind of mediate and be this therapist type, but they have no patience for any, it's like you're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse war, and it's like everybody is having, no sympathy for, what I mean? The military is coming in and having absolutely no sympathy for anybody in this community that just wants a couple of answers, which they're deserving of.
Yeah, and then what the hell are you doing where you just off Happy Gilmoring outside of the perimeter with your own armed guards? Like you're golfing in the middle of the street and
Must be nice.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Don't you have stuff that you need to do, like hoarding more medicine? It was just our introduction
Turning back on the power.
Yeah, it was like Lieutenant Moyer was a bootleg governor. If you really compare the two. He didn't even have a tank. Governor had a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to act in a position that he's not qualified for. I think we can all kind of agree with that. He's like this Donald Trump coming in and not really knowing at all what he's talking about.
Right.
But we set up a border and a fence. That's what he knows.
Exactly. And then we have Corporal Adams, who is really taking the National Guard motto to the oomph degree, which is, always ready, always there, with Ophelia's pants. I mean, here there were improper use of a government vehicle trying to get it on with Ophelia.
Which I didn't know this. You instructed me earlier that this is apparently trying to get it on in a Hummer, government vehicle, whatever you want to call it.
Humvee,
Humvee, sorry. Is not appropriate use of a vehicle, even in zombie times when there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Thought he was being creative.
I mean, I don't know who's going to prosecute them. Nobody, because everybody's eating each other up. But, we were talking about this where Ophelia had just met Corporal Adams, and then the next thing
that
you know,
was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. They're getting hot and heavy in the Humvee. You can't help but wonder, is she honeypotting Corporal Adams to get some medicine for Mom? Let me tell you something. That's some family dedication.
Yes.
Yeah.
She absolutely is. And I think she's pulling out all the stops to try and, further that supply of medication to her mother, which at the same time, it's well, okay. I mean, kind of applaud the girl because she's got to kind of pull out whatever stops she can right now to get to that end goal.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we got introduced to Dr. Bethany Exner, who, I mean, at this point, we don't know. I mean, is she going to be the Patch Adams doctor, or is she going to be the Dr. Mengele doctor? Is she really going house to house and examining people, wanting to help them and take them to this headquarters facility where they can get proper medical treatment? Or is this a different destination where they can run experiments and to figure out what is actually causing this on the sick people?
Right.
What is her part?
Kind of pulling, we don't really know if she's good or bad, like you said.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I think that's something we're gonna find out in episodes to come. Who is this character? What do we know about her? Is she, like you said, is she a Conrad, Dr. Conrad Murray? Who is she?
Yeah.
So, I think as it progresses, we're gonna find out, we're gonna find out a lot about this, a lot of these characters. So, as always, guys, keep the conversation going. Tweet us at FearTWDAS. We'll be taking, we want to know your predictions and what you think. Also, make sure to check out our friends at theundeadwalking.com. They've got lots of updates on these characters and stories. And, they just want to keep all this stuff going. We want to hear from you. We've got 2 more episodes to go, so let's keep it going, guys. Thanks so much. Hey, guys, for more of the Fear the Walking Dead after show, make sure you hit that button.
and subscribe to thestream.tv.